Well, welcome to another Memphis drawing. Today we're up to drawing prompt 187, which is time capsule. And we went with the most famous time capsule ever, and that is King Tut's tomb, and we drew his sarcophagus. If you want to see how we did it, stay tuned, because that's what we're going to do today. For a time capsule, nothing could be finer than the King Tut's tomb. You know, this was a 5,000-year-old untouched tomb that they found in Egypt. This is colorized. This is like a picture they took when they first walked in the door. There's a colorized picture of it. Here's a close-up of some of the stuff. But I couldn't get any of this stuff to, there's just nothing to pick out of there, to draw anyway. So I just went the easy way, and we're going to draw King Tut's sarcophagus. This is the famous King Tut picture, and we'll squeeze that down and try to get it in our book. I'm going to do a thumbnail here on a piece of scrap paper, and because I'm having trouble getting I want to fill my whole page up. You know, I don't want to go too far down the sarcophagus, and I want to fill my whole page up. So I'm going to draw this a thumbnail here, just a quick sketch. I got the thumbnail figured out, so this is how much we'll get on the page. Just the page will end just after his right hand here. Now I'll try to be a little bit more careful. I think drawing this is going to be routine enough. Tough part for me, maybe it is for everybody, it's trying to get the everything on the page right. You know what I mean? Proportions right. When I changed the you know, on my little thumbnail here, I got the hands down here at the bottom of the page. Well, that means that this flail here has to be in just the right place, and you know, and up here this headdress has to cut through the shepherd's crook just the right place. The little beard has to come down to, you know, just below the shirt line there. So you change one thing and every time you change something, you got to check it against everything else. I can hardly see it in this picture, but this this little beard is actually braided. Well, the drawing turned out all right. Let's see if we can destroy it by trying to add color. Now, I'm kind of moving down here. I think these eyebrows are blue. The reason they make such a big deal about King Tut's tomb is because I believe it's the only one they've ever found that hadn't been plundered. You know, there were, you know, They buried these kings for 1,000 years. But after the centuries went by, nobody could remember why they buried them. Population changed. They stopped guarding the tombs as well as they should. And over the centuries, they were all robbed. And they were robbed because, you know, they were filled with gold. You know, there's archaeology and paleontology and all that stuff. But Egypt is such an important important archaeological place that it has its own name. It's called Egyptology. People do their whole careers just studying Egypt. Now I really got to get the dark eyes in here. Switch the, stay using that orange color for the gold. I'm switching over to yellow. And I'll use the orange for highlights. It's just about drum roll time. Well, that'll do it for Memphis Drawing 187. Today's prompt was time capsule. So we went with the most famous time capsule ever, King Tut's tomb. And we drew his sarcophagus. Let's see what tomorrow's prompt is. It'll be drawing prompt 188, Panda Bear. Hope to see you then.